You made a baby when you were 16 years old.
I was raped.
You made a baby
Right.
when you were 16 years old. You
Right.
weren't raped again 2 years ago
Right.
when
No,
you had your daughter.
No, not at all.
I mean,
Not
you
at
weren't
all.
married. You had no way of supporting yourself. You had no
Right.
way of supporting a child, and yet you made another baby. Right? So whether you were raped or not, I mean, I'm not going to go back 10 years to
Right.
figure it out. Whatever it is, you created a situation for your parents. Are you an only child? Do you have brothers and
Yes.
sisters?
I was an only child, and they contended that they wanted to help me out with it until I was able to take care of them.
But that took a very long time. Heather, it took a long time. You were an only child. You know, parents look forward to a time when they don't have responsibility, when they just have themselves to take care of.
They could have had that a long time ago.
Heather,
I've been wanting my son for some time.
Heather, you may have wanted your son. You got yourself involved with some guy who lives in Vegas. You got pregnant. You had a baby. You've been moving around, I gather, from what both the complaint and answers says, from one place to another. The guy from Las Vegas, in all probability, was not the first relationship you've had since you were 16 years old. That is not an environment for a child. So your parents have created, you know, you may not think they did a perfect job, but I assume that they've lived in the same place for a substantial period of time, that your son has been going to the same school that he's supposed to for all the time that he's been in school, that all of his shots are up to date, that he has one pediatrician that he goes to, a certain stability. Don't you recognize how important that is?
Yes, I do.
Well, you did not and could not have, based upon your recent history, have provided that to your child. Impossible. So that in and of itself means that you can never repay them for those 10 years. You can't. But you also have to think about the next 8 years. I mean, your son is 10 years old. Mm-hmm. He's more than halfway through his minority. And your family really should be put back together again so that your son can have the benefit of both his mother as well as the stability of his grandparents.
I agree.
So you shouldn't be in court. So I'm going to complain to you about one thing, Mr. and Mrs. Lundberg. According to your complaint, you're taking your daughter to small claims court on advice of an attorney. I believe that that was bad advice. I believe it was bad advice because I think that that only serves to exacerbate the bad feeling. I don't think it serves any useful purpose. Unless by coming here and talking to me, maybe you can resolve certain things with your daughter. You say you're working. Where are you working?
I work for Las Vegas Kirby, and for Angel Photography, I have 2 jobs.
And who takes care of your daughter when you're working?
For one job, I take care of her. For the other job, she has a babysitter.
How do you take care of her?
I just keep her right there with me.
What kind of work is it that you do?
Photography. A lot of photography, work out in the field, that sort of things. And she's there.
And how long have you had those jobs?
Kirby, I've been with them for 2 months, and the photography for 1. Before that, I was working at a printing company for the last year.
One job for a year?
I'm sorry?
One job for a year.
Well, yes, I took some time off from my medical assistant job to have the baby, to spend some time at home with her.
But you're telling me that you had one job for a whole year. Why did you leave that job with the printing company?
I just changed the field.
How much money do you make at these 2 jobs?
It varies. I work commission on one job, and the other I make $10 an hour.
So how much money do you make a week?
Said it varies. Last week I made $600.